So today is the first day of fall break. It's still September. It's September 28th, 2020. We're currently still in the middle of COVID and everything going on right now, but with my new job, I follow the work schedule of a school. So I have the whole week off, and this week I'm kind of dedicating my mornings to moving my garden around, because the layout, it's not vibing with me, and it's also not great for what I intend to grow. And if I want to put shade or in the future green cloth over it so I could keep it going throughout the summer, it's just not going to work this way, because it's covering too much ground. It's not uniform, and I would have to go at crazy odd angles to even get a shade cloth over it, over all of the pots and troughs that I have. That should be a song, Pots and Troughs. Anyways, let's turn this around so I can just kind of document and show you all what I have going on right now, because it is a lot, and it's going to take the whole week, because I am not working at 100 degrees still. It's still getting up to 100 this week, so I'm kind of out here in the early morning doing this. Alrighty. For the yard long beans, they didn't really taste good, and I just haven't pulled them out yet. That's kind of going to be part of the process. The goal is to get everything on this side in front of the house. So that trough, the HW, is going to come out from the house, and then they're all going to go like this in rows going out. And then pots, I'm thinking, are going to line like this. I'm not 100% sure yet. I'm also going to be drilling holes into all my troughs now that I have a drill, and I don't have to just use this crazy little port thingy. So yeah, okay. Here's the start of day one. I kind of already started by drilling holes in the bottom of this. I'm thinking I might put something down like burlap so soil doesn't go through or clog up the holes. Alrighty, here we go. So day two, and I did not get as much as I wanted to get done yesterday on day one. Ooh, I think I got it. Nope, that's just my screen. Anyways, yeah, so day two, and well, honestly, I'm very excited because I see some flowers growing on my squashes, and that is very exciting to me because this is my first time trying pumpkin. It's a sugar sweet pumpkin and a butternut squash as well. I'm trying jerking cucumbers again. So yeah, let's turn this thing around and show you what's going on. I'm gonna do a pot, and it's probably not going to be happy because I moved it into a pot. It was originally in that trough over there, so it was probably very happy. And it looks like a lot of the water dried up yesterday when I tipped this over, which is good. That's what we wanted it to do. And we just gotta go get a tarp so I can tip it all the way over and it all falls out onto the tarp, because I don't want to lose all the rocks. Yeah, I'm pulling the rocks out of my bed. Alright, so let's show you guys here. We've got a flower there. I think this is my cucumber plant. This one, or it's that one. This might be my squash pet, but I got some flowers here as well too, which are very exciting. And I've got ants galore. It's like I can't get rid of these suckers. I don't know what to do, and they're eating everything. I'm gonna this weekend be going to go get some kind of ant powder to put around pots in the area, so like the food grade stuff and all that. Alright, so I'm gonna get going. The goal today, I woke up kind of late, the goal today, even though I woke up late, is to get holes into this, turn it back up, start putting some of that dirt into this trough, because we want to move this in between the two troughs here, where this lemon tree is. And then that is my goal for today. Alrighty. Signing out. See ya. This is what happens when you don't put holes in the bottom of your trough. This trough is about probably 7 years old. We had it in the last house, so it only has been used for gardening for maybe about 4, maybe 5 years, and it's just, yeah. This was not the smartest idea I ever had, just using that tiny little spout hole in the front for drainage. Yeah, I'm shocked that I had no problem with root rot or anything like that. It's just, yeah. Alrighty, so let's show you the bottom, because that's not pretty at all. So we have lots of rust, as you can see, going along the whole bottom of this trough. And this is from, as I said, 4 or 5 years of not having any holes in it. It's alright, on to the next project. So day 3, I just kind of finished up what I was doing yesterday. I have homework to do today, so I can't spend too much time out here than I already have this morning. I got up at 6. Ooh, found another rock. Got up at 6, didn't even have breakfast. I just got up at 6 and just started working because, man, it is getting hotter. You would think with, oh God, I'm like pasty pill. You would think with fall coming, it's almost October, that we would be getting better weather. I mean, it is getting cooler at night, but anyways, you're not here to hear about my weather problems. You're here to listen to me talk about the garden. Alrighty, switch camera. So I filled up the rocks into the trough again. It was a pain in the butt having to sift it through all this dirt to get to them, and I kid you not, I think I destroyed my drying rack. I hope not. I'm hoping a little elbow grease and some cleaning and some wood butter will fix that up right away. But we're just kind of waiting to see if the rocks do what they're supposed to do and just drain the water. We'll come back to it tomorrow. If it's all dried up, we will start putting dirt in on top of that tarp. The dirt's gonna go from back there into there. We're gonna move this over like 3 feet, so there's only gonna be like from here to here. I know you can't actually tell what that is, but we're gonna move this closer. Another trough's gonna go here, and the wood bed is gonna move between the 2 of these. That trough right there is gonna go here in between the next 2 troughs, and that one's gonna go here. Just so everything's in an order and in line, and the pots are going to go somewhere. I haven't decided yet on where the pots are going, but if you couldn't tell, I did put down some Dermanite ant stuff, because I've got an ant problem. So my biggest ant problem is right here. I've got ants all up and over on this bean thing that needs to get taken down, and I'm hoping that after putting it down, it will just kind of sort itself out, because I have to take these out and put them take the dirt out of those and put them somewhere else, because, well, I've got dirt. Oh, that's got bigger holes, so I'm gonna want to use this for the dirt, since this has thinner holes. So we'll take that out. This will be my dirt tarp bag thing. And yeah, that's kind of what's going on right now. I'm hoping that I'll be able to maybe put some roses. I'll put the roses in here. I'm not 100% sure what I'm putting in this new trough yet. Anyways, talk to you all later. Bye. So, kind of went off the rails, but oh my God, so much happened since the last time I spoke with you guys. It is almost a week later from day 1 when I started this project for my garden, and I'm just kind of giving everything a wide berth because we have ants. Lots of black little ants that have been driving me bonkers. So, yeah, that's what's kind of going on, and I'll kind of turn the camera around and show you guys what's happening. Woo! Hey, Remy. How you doing, sweetie? Yeah, there's my bird up there. He's not actually my bird. He's just one of the blackbirds that we get in our neighborhood. All right, so that's finally in place. We now have my tomato, jalapeno, and I just planted some spinach and romaine lettuce in there. We have a barrel, and apparently the rings had fallen off the barrel when it contracted from not being wet. The barrel is actually currently very dry right now, and I started filling this trough up with dirt from that trough over there. You can see my little bucket of dirt going on, but we have a bit of an ant problem. As you can see, I got I'm gonna butcher this name. Where is it? This dermatitis earth going all over the freaking place because I've got ants like it ain't no tomorrow. I've got ants everywhere. They started over there, and next thing I know, they were coming up all up over here, and it's insane on how many ants I've got right now. And I don't want them in my backyard. I've never had a problem with ants until recently. So, as you can see, it's kind of all over the ground, and I'm just keeping a wide berth because I'm about to head to work. Ooh, we got a pretty little bee on that one. Let's see if we can zoom in on the bee. Is that a bee? Can't tell. Yeah, it's a bee. Pretty little bee. Let's see if I can focus in on him. Pretty little bee. Yeah, he's just doing his thing. I have my first squash that is growing in here. I also had some aphids on my cucumber. Zoom out on this. I think this is my cucumber plant. I think these two are my squashes. And so I had a little trouble with that. And then my artichoke is doing very well. It took the transplant like a champ, and he's just doing pretty well. So yay. My roses are rosy. They're doing great. And as you can see, blueberries still sprouting like no tomorrow. I also put some strawberries in that one. That one's not going to get moved till winter break because it's just, I'm out of time. I got a job to do, and I got to get to work. There's a little piece of artichoke that I thought was going to make it. Doesn't look like it's going to make it. It almost, I don't even know what's going on with that. But this one is doing wonderfully well. It took the transplant like a champ. All right, so that is it for the update today. I will talk to you all later. Whoop. Hey, Remy. How you doing, sweetie? Yeah, there's my bird up there. He's not actually my bird. He's just one of the blackbirds that we get in our neighborhood. All right, so that's finally in place. We now have my tomato, jalapeno, and I just planted some spinach and romaine lettuce in there. We have a barrel, and apparently the rings had fallen off the barrel when it contracted from not being wet. The barrel is actually currently very dry right now, and I started filling this trough up with dirt from that trough over there. You can see my little bucket of dirt going on, but we have a bit of an ant problem. As you can see, I got I'm gonna butcher this name. Where is it? This dermatitis earth going all over the freaking place because I've got ants like it ain't no tomorrow. I've got ants everywhere. They started over there, and next thing I know, they were coming up all up over here, and it's insane on how many ants I've got right now. And I don't want them in my backyard. I've never had a problem with ants until recently. So, as you can see, it's kind of all over the ground, and I'm just keeping a wide berth because I'm about to head to work. Ooh, we got a pretty little bee on that one. Let's see if we can zoom in on the bee. Is that a bee? Can't tell. Yeah, it's a bee. Pretty little bee. Let's see if I can focus in on him. Pretty little bee. Yeah, he's just doing his thing. I have my first squash that is growing in here. I also had some aphids on my cucumber. Zoom out on this. I think this is my cucumber plant. I think these two are my squashes. And so I had a little trouble with that. And then my artichoke is doing very well. It took the transplant like a champ, and he's just doing pretty well. So yay. My roses are rosy. They're doing great. And as you can see, blueberries still sprouting like no tomorrow. I also put some strawberries in that one. That one's not going to get moved till winter break because it's just, I'm out of time. I got a job to do and I got to get to work. There's a little piece of artichoke that I thought was going to make it. Doesn't look like it's going to make it. It almost, I don't even know what's going on with that. But this one is doing wonderfully well. It took the transplant like a champ. All right, so that is it for the update today. I will talk to you all later. This is what a root-bound tree looks like. Coming from that pot, going into this barrel. We shall see how it goes. Hi guys, so I'm kind of doing a little bit of an update. It is now November. I've got buses coming by my house. It's now November 19th and I've been working in the garden. I haven't filmed anything or shown you guys an update or anything like that in quite a while, so I thought I'd come out and show you something. Okay, here we go. So as you can see, the garden has changed quite a bit. We moved the plumeria there. We've got our San Marzano. Let's just kind of zoom in over here. We've got San Marzano, kale, a poblano, a jalapeno, and spinach here. We've got our wood bed is now here with all the herbs. This is here. I finally replanted my lemon tree. And, oops, I've got stragglers on my shoes. Rosemary is now here. The blueberry is kind of going through a little bit of shock. I've got 2 blueberries. I separated the 2 of them out because they were right next to each other before. And I've got strawberries here. So what happened was I took all the dirt out and I drilled holes in it so it had drainage for it. It now has drains. It now has drainage holes for it, both this trough, and these 2 troughs over here. And down the line you can see all my pots are pretty much against this wall. I've got shallots in here, garlic. I've got a pink rose, a red rose, and I'm currently growing some butternut squash. The first attempt did not go well, but the second attempt looks like it's doing pretty good. I did give it some food this time. So we got lots of pretty little flowers over here. We've got my, what is it? I'm having a brain fart. It is a snap pea. These are snap peas that are coming in, and holy smoke, the artichoke took the transplant very well from that trough over there into this pot. It really needed the root cutting and it was insane. Also, speaking of roots, that lemon tree was extremely root bound when I took it out of its pot. You'll see a picture of it in a second. I don't know if I posted anything on social media. I'm not 100% sure. This right here, we're moving back over, is my Jubilee, I believe. It is my Golden Jubilee heirloom tomato. This one's Juliet. And we also got Marjan, who received his first cutting the other day. And we now have a new thyme plant. Chives. Everything here took the transplant well when I moved it around. But other than that, yes, everybody is doing well. I'm probably going to get 2 4-inch high troughs next. One for next season when I do the garlic and the shallots and the onions and carrots and tomatoes and all that. Not tomatoes, carrots and just like short root, short-term crops, as well as a cutting flower bed. I would love to have one of those. I'm currently using roses a lot in my house, and I'd love to not have to go to the store or buy an expensive bouquet to pretty up my house. But no, that's kind of about it. Oh, and last thing, my trash pile is now down to 2 bags and the old chair that I used to sit in all the time. It just kind of got dilapidated, and hopefully come this Yule season we'll get to use our fire pit for the first time. Haven't decided where I'm gonna put that yet. It's gonna go somewhere. I don't know where, but it's gonna go somewhere. Anyways, you guys have a fantastic weekend, whatever day it is for you. It is currently a week before Thanksgiving, so you guys have a great weekend. Bye.